Girl, you know I really need you. You know I really need you. I need you more. Girl, I need you. Girl, I need you. You know I need you more. Girl, you know I really need you. You know I need you more. And you know I need you. You know I need you. You know I need you more. You know I need you more. Girl, I need you more. Wake up, I can't eat without you. I can't even go to sleep without you. Can't remember days that I went without you. I was locked in this cell and I was thinking about you. Listen to me every time nobody listened to me. You had my back every time. You ain't never down. When I didn't have no money, you kept it around me. And every time I was broke, nobody came around me. I tried to leave you, but I came back. Tried to leave, but you came back. I can't change that. All the time that I wasted, I can't get back. I tried to leave you plenty times, but I always came back. Girl, you know I really need you. You know I really need you. I need you more. Girl, I need you. Girl, I need you. You know I need you more. Girl, you know I really need you. You know I need you more. And you know I need you. You know I need you. You know I need you more. You know I need you more. Girl, I need you more.
20 pints, 60K, I spent that on mud. Got an addiction, I get high, I blew that on drugs. Please don't get all in your feelings, baby, I'm a thug. She stay fly, rockin' Christian Dior. I get high up off her energy. I swell up her magazine. And I get sick when I can't score. Watch that drink pour. Too much wacky over icy, it can get you as a brain. I love you more. I'm on the floor. I pop an Adderall, I can't sleep, I can't snore. I can't sleep, drinking, popping pills. I swear when I'm high, baby, I love you more.
Girl, you know I really need you. You know I really need you. I need you more. Girl, I need you. Girl, I need you. You know I need you more. Girl, you know I really need you. You know I need you more. And you know I need you. You know I need you. You know I need you more. You know I need you more. Girl, I need you more.
Yes, sir. What up with it? What up with it? Buck City, Kennels Live. We back with another one. APBT Radio. You know, we got to get it in. Ain't nothing changed, you dig? Ain't nothing changed but the weather. Ain't nothing changed but the weather. See what's outside in this weather, you dig? Oh, man, it's a late night. It's a late night. It might be 10:30 somewhere, but it's only 7:30 over here. We keep it rocking on the West Coast. APBT Radio. You know how we do. We always gotta tap in and see what the algorithm is doing. See what my people been doing. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Let me see who's up in the chat. Dickie Foster in the chat. Salute. Students for Life Dog Training in the building. Hey, hit them like buttons. You know what it is. I don't know how long I'm gonna be up here. Just got to get it in. You know what I'm saying? Gots to get it in, man. Gots to get it in. Bub Johnson in the building. Salute, my brother. Casino Life Prayers in the building. Salute. J83. I see you, my brother. Cracking is cracking. Hey, listen. Cracking Kennels is cracking. Go, hey, get over there. They just got the Hannibal Lecter trap doll breeding. So Sexy Red's mama just bred with Iceman's half brother. So That should be a good one. That's probably gonna be the heaviest Lynch bred dogs in the world. You know, for sure, there isn't no other Lynch breeding tighter than that in the whole world. You know, I could show you the ped and see you know, how we come up with these conclusions. You dig? Let me see. I definitely want to see. Just got the news. You know, it's always good news when you get a breeding done, or you know, whatever it may be. Let me see. Trap dog been getting some work in. She's trying to seal her legacy. She's getting up there in age, 6-7 years old. She's directly off of the great Michael Myers, Team Mike. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker that made all this shit possible. You know, yeah, man. I'm excited. I know there's a bunch of other people excited. My partner actually just hit me and asked, did they get it done? So that's a good thing. I told him, yeah, I'm gonna probably send him these pictures here in a second. But let me get this pad up here. I'm a pad junkie, man. I like pads. So Hannibal Lecter, you know, we call him the clone of Michael Myers. You know, he's 75% Michael Myers. You know, that's real tight. I actually did not want to do this breeding right now. You know, I was actually rooting for the gang to do a different breeding, but this is the one that got done. And because I just thought it was just too tight. I was like, you know what? I don't know if I know the preservation and things, and I know people are getting old, and I know, you know, how to keep it tight and, you know, all of this shit. But on the flip side, you fuck around and let one of these get in the wrong hands and shit, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole lot of genetic material packed into one dog. You know what I'm saying? If you did get a fucking male, or, you know what I'm saying, even a female, to take it and cross it up, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the name of the game, and just the luck, you know, that bitch will have a whole lot. So even the 5 or 6, you know, motherfucker 4 that you thought was going to be enough to kind of, you know, keep yours into perspective, you know, you find out that, you know, that wasn't shit, you know. So that's what it is, man. The long way in the building. Mike Dan in the building. I see you, my brother. Now we getting it in, man. We getting it in. So that one's stupid tight. This is stupid tight one. You know, like I said, I don't normally, this is not my cup of tea just to pop out, you know what I'm saying, with the tightest shit, you know what I'm saying, all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm really all about those, putting those two families or a family and a half, you know, together, and kind of leave it a little bit of breathing room for the genetics. You dig? That's always good. But to say the least, I mean, you see what this is. It's going to be Michael Myers back to his daughter. You can see how his daughter's bred. His daughter is a fucking Lynch display, right? It's just a display case of Lynch blood, okay? You got more of this lady doll, and with the Michael Myers, you got, you took Michael Myers back to his half sister, pretty much, and then this bitch is off of Lynch also. So this would be heavy Lynch. Then you take it back to another Lynch dog. Then they took this dog right back to Michael Myers, you know, to get Hannibal. Okay. Then you get Trap Dog down here, and she's made up of a lot of things. It's Mama Lynch, bitch. I had this bitch, so I know for a fact that she was a good representation of the blood. You know what I'm saying? All bullshit aside, you know, double bred Lynch. She's got a bunch of other components that you're definitely going to need. It's not just the everyday blood. It's not, you know, not the everyday shit that you just see floating around, you know what I'm saying, as far as the buck blood goes. The Pretty Boy Floyd dog, Back to the Chocolata dog, and then both of these are half brother and sister to Michael Myers. So what do? You take a bitch off for that I love Mama Lynch, the drive, everything that she brought to the table with Michael Myers, supersize. I definitely say that they moved the needle when they talking about making better dogs. That happened. So yeah, this one's gonna be tight. So those sexy red ones, they getting up there, but hopefully this bitch took, and then there'll be some more superstars popping up. But that's the breeding right there. You got 1, 2, 3 times Michael Myers. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times Lynch. Okay, you're gonna be 7 times Lynch. You're gonna be Buku, Lady Doll, and all of those dogs. You got 2. Let me see. 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 right there. 6, and then 7, 8. 9, 10. These guys are gonna be at least 10 times Lady Doll. 10 times Lady Doll. That's Mayday Dragon Lady. It's not pushed back either. Like, this shit ain't pushed back. It's in the first 4 or 5 generations. That's what we're talking about. Everywhere where you see Lynch, you're gonna have Lynch. This dog's off of Lynch, so that'll have it in the 6th. But everywhere else, it's gonna be in the 4th or 5th generation Lady Doll. She's Mayday Dragon Lady. Mayday back to the littermate sister. There's no decoy dogs and all of this other shit added in with the dog that is probably one of the most premier, famous dogs, best producing dogs, top 5 for sure. I mean, we top 4. We could say Mount Rushmore, ever, right? So why not? Why the fuck not? Why not fill it up with the dog that is the best dog? You feel me? But motherfuckers excited about that. We'll get a picture circulating real soon, and you guys be on the lookout, man. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. You dig? Julian T in the building. Salute, my brother. Salute everybody in the building. Smash that like button. We getting it in. This fundamental. Getting it in. Getting up on here, talking to y'all. We're gonna repeat the cycle, man, and just keep it going. You feel me? Salute to all the members. All the members, keep it going. The chat, keep it going. You feel me? Let me see. We were chopping it up yesterday on this piece. It was a good old conversation, man. Cosman, he was the one that got the free puppy. I'm waiting on him to share some pictures of that Joker. We definitely want to go and check that one out and see what's going on. Let me see. So it was a great conversation. We dug up a lot of shit when it comes to pets right now. So it's only right that we go back and talk about it.
Mm-hmm. And they say them Henry dogs are them good dogs too. That's what I heard. Them old Henry dogs. They said they were family breed dogs. That's what they said. They were old family dogs. That's
old
what
family.
Say. They called them old. They called that whole lineage of them dogs old family. It was like 2 different families from my understanding.
And a lot of that good stuff that they cut it right back into that was that old family was that Fitzwater Goldie stuff.
Okay. Okay.
It's going back.
That was the same family though, wasn't it?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yep. Cutting it right back into that red, that good red, big stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm talking about? And they tighten that all the way up and get all the good dogs they gonna get out of it. Then they cut it right back into some of that good red shit. Right back into the old family.
Got you. Yeah.
That's what Mr. Sparks said he did. I ain't gonna tell you what everybody else doing. I'm gonna just tell you what he said he doing.
Okay. Yeah, that old family was the key.
That was the key.
It was the key back then, man. Still is,
I'm
man.
just saying the type of dog. Think about the dog Croata is throwing today. They don't want to come off of them. But the dog Croata is throwing today is like that old family stuff. Mm-hmm. It's like that. It's tied into that. So listen, you can't go wrong with.
Hey, he making a good point because those dogs, they really are rugged. They got a lot of what they've been able to do. Let's say in the last 8 years, what those dogs have been able to do just across the world, it has that type of impact. Like that Lightner blood. Everybody was on that blood historically. I guess of today, there isn't many kennels that really run that blood or recognize that blood up close. But the old family red-nosed dogs, they still got the same function, same characteristics, thick skin, big bones, big teeth. You're going to get a lot of those characteristics. Now, do they come with all the other things? You got to sift through it and figure it out for yourself.
We're breeding the superstars.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone may not be the best of the best, but it's the good breeding stock either way.
Mm-hmm.
But you better believe Carmelo was gonna breed a Carmelo Jr.
Yeah.
You best to believe LeBron was gonna breed LeBron and Bronny and the other one.
The apple don't fall too far from the tree.
It just makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
What do Warriors breed then?
Yeah, they breed
what do Warriors breed?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
And when listen, when that line is when it's hot and it's ringing, you better answer that phone. Hey, Johnny Kramer say, Johnny Kramer say Fitzwater Goldie was a Kobe Lightner cross. Makes sense to you, Paul Harris?
Kobe Lightner's cross. Yeah, it makes sense.
Do it make sense to you now?
Now look. Look, there's a lot of those crosses that were successful back in them days. Salute everybody in the building. Hit that like button. We're going in. Y'all. Nah, them dogs was very successful. They had a lot of, and we can go back. We can go look through the rabbit holes, wherever you want to look. The Kobe, old family red-nosed Lightner type of dogs, Williams dogs, Centipede, all those dogs. There wasn't nothing better than that shit. They're just reinventing the wheel. Jeep dogs got a lot of Kobe. Red Boy dogs got a lot of Kobe. People say, oh, the Jeep Red Boy is working. It's working. That shit been working, bro. Sometimes we don't want to go way far back in the pedigree. You know, in my experience, your dogs are going to be as good as the ones that they're coming down off. That way you can't really detour too much from the potency. But once you got the potency, once that shit's potent and they producing good dogs, interesting dogs that you can use, you know, I mean, sometimes you just got to ride the fucking wave, bro. Every time you just can't keep trying to reinvent the wheel. Sometimes you got to take that shit and ride the wave, man. You know, and nowadays with all the scamming and everything going on, I mean, it's hard to get, you know, to take motherfuckers serious, bro. With these damn dogs and what you getting, you know, that's important. Now, we hear all this, oh, the pedigree don't matter, and you know, we hear all of this shit, and then now it's time to buy a fucking puppy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, fuck. Do I put all my eggs in that basket? You feel me? Let's talk about it.
That lightning cross make a lot of shit because that lightning ain't nothing but the whole family bloodline. We say it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, listen, I got my OG who just passed away a few years ago. Shout out to Dog Man Dave. Yeah. Had a bunch of old family red nose mixed up with Kosminski dogs. You ever heard of them?
Hey, one moment. I got somebody at my door.
Oh, yeah. See, yeah, for anybody, man, they had my OG had always used some stuff that was mixed from old family red. He always had a red dog and a black dog. Right? And then later in the I'd say late 80s, early 90s, he started messing with sorrel. And he said the sorrel was good because that gave you the Kobe in it and that you could just keep breeding it back. Oh, Fitzwater and Lightner live close to. Oh, that makes sense.
See, the sorrel gonna give you a lot of that.
That makes sense. Could you
a lot of that Corvino blood too?
Walking on the yard of Lightner? What the hell did that mean? Walter Kosminski, he always believed in them dogs. He always believed in them dogs. And he bred them dogs to old family reds. And then later on, he said, this is what he said to me. He said, you can get you a sorrel dog. He was like, but it's all Kobe stuff. This is what he used to tell me. He said, you get you a little of the old Kobe stuff or the good sorrels now, he said, and you can breed it back. Now that we understanding that it's all that old family reaching all the way back. You dig what I'm talking about? Which allows the genetic expression without loss of intelligence, without loss of breeding traits. You dig what I'm talking about? They just get better and better. You dig what I'm talking about? Because you tightening up good shit that's really not tightening up. It's opening up the genetics that's already there. It just makes sense. Walter Kosminski. Yep. Kosminski. You dig what I'm talking about? He said, how about going to George Armitage's yard? Yeah. To go to old man Kobe yard. You dig what I'm talking about? Or to go see Lloyd's Pilot. You dig what I'm talking about? Come on, man. Come on, man. Listen, I can't even imagine what holding Blackjack at the end of my leash would feel like. You dig what I'm talking about? Knowing he didn't already dispatch 23 and about to go get 24. Pilot dogs. John Kramer, could you imagine having Pilot You dig what I'm talking about? They was going to the old, they was going across there. Charlie Country, yeah. All that stuff, bro. And I heard Dad went and got a cut of the breed that was all white. You dig what I'm talking about? They were saying that the best of the best box dogs and ratters at the time was these white dogs supposed to come down from this stuff called Richmond. Right? These all white battle bred dogs. You dig what I'm talking about? They said they were some of the best of the best of the best. Walk in the Tudor. Could you imagine walking in the Tudor backyard? Hey, great kid. Going in the Tudor backyard? Bro, what is Tudor? Listen, Tudor probably had better dogs that we've never even seen that he was just holding back. You didn't want to talk about because he thought maybe they wasn't the best. I'm telling you, they was probably the best of the best breeders. And he bred the good ones. You got to think about, imagine if you just had 4 Tudor dogs and 4 Leitner dogs. Come on, man. Stop. Clear Creek, what it do? You dig what I'm talking about? It's word first say the original English bulldog was white and red brindle. And it was true if they were predominantly white, they were made way more lit. That's what hey, listen. This is what my OGs tell me. He said, could you imagine having centipede? What you will breed it to today? You gotta breed it to something hot today. What you gonna breed that to? I'm going straight back to get some of this. I'm going to get an old family red dog. Right? And then my next trip is I'm breeding straight to some of this red boy stuff. Ain't nothing leaving the yard. Nothing leaving the yard, crackhead. You'll never see it. You'll never see it. He said you'll breed it to some Bolio Tombstone, to the centipede. Big hyper big dogs. Wait a minute. Ain't that a yellow? Ain't that a yellow dog? You think you slick, John Kramer? Wait a minute. Breeding that centipede. Wait a minute. That's the old cooking John Kramer starting to taste a little good. Centipede on top of that Bolio too. Nigga, you trying to breed a jelly. Oh yeah, that's the old cooking tastes good right there. He said all Tudor did was match roosters and dogs his whole life. Of course he's the great breeder. Of course. Ooh, that cotton bullet. Ooh, Crazy. Yeah. Crazy. What you breed? What you put on that on that Cotton's bullet today? You got Cotton Bullet himself. Well, you Cotton Bullet himself, Crazy. Who are you breeding to today? TDKU to suspect that some of the 70s Coley dogs were secret sauce. It did show up in the pedigrees. He was right. All that good sorrel stuff, it was just steady. It wasn't, it was just steady. You run across a good one, he is what he is. Crazy. You got that cottonmouth bullet. He in the backyard right now. Who you been? Oh, he say he gonna hook it to the hairy dogs. Them Hendrix dogs. I like them Hendrix dogs. I done seen some good ones, and I done seen some ones I didn't generally like. But the ones that I didn't generally like, bred good. That's crazy. Yeah, man, that's a hard one. But I say my Fat Bill Queen of Hearts. You got a Fat Bill Queen of Hearts, bitch? You lying? Crackhead, you holding out? Oh, I see how you motherfuckers is. I see how you is. Holding out and shit. Okay. To some Queen of Hearts shit. Wait a minute. Put some cotton butt. That stove cooking tastes good, crackhead. Them Hendrix dogs were Kobe dogs. Listen, they might have been a Kobe, but they had that Eli in them. Them Hendrix dogs had that Eli in them. But you know what? What made them good might have been that Kobe back into it. You might be right with that. You might be right with that, John Craig. Yeah, TDK. You Hemi James. Yeah. He say, oh, wait. Listen, a Mayday, I'm running straight back into what it is. Listen, if I had my choice, I cut Mayday to the Lady Stone. Ooh wee. What y'all think? I take that Mayday to some of that Lady Stone, and ooh, I think I'm gonna throw some dogs. It's not what and normally I would what's baby girl name with all that goddamn mouth? Not Shady Lady. Start with a P. Centipede, Bolio Tombstone. Ooh. Some old milkman stuff. Ooh, yeah. Hemi James say Soros ain't Kobe. I didn't see it back up in there. He just changed the name up, Hemi. He changed the name up. It's Soros, right? It's all Soros stuff, right? But some of that stuff then came up off the yard of Mr. Kobe. That's some good stuff. And then he didn't, and it's now Soros. It ain't gonna say Kobe. You know what I mean? Yeah. Centipede to some Bolio Tombstone calling out a Mayday. Yeah, you right. I would cut Mayday. Who y'all would cut Mayday to? I would cut him back to some of his own shit. Some of his daughters. You know what I mean? What is that? What's baby girl name? Start with I had a bunch of mouth, man. She was out same time as Shady Lady, all them. They was trying to get man, they call these two the baddest bitches. They say the Queen of Heart and this female. Excuse me, I got my baby in here. What is her name, man? Wow. It start with a P and it's slipping my mind for some right now for some reason. I can't remember. Soros was old family red nose Hemi through Stu Fowler stuff. Buck, that's who you running with right now. You could call him back. Oh no, he just calling out. Shout out Sir Kennels. If you could bring one back and have him in your backyard, man, who y'all want? Only get one. Who y'all calling back? Sir Kennels, what it do? Who you calling back, Sir Kennels? You can only bring one from the past. Just one. You can only bring one, y'all. Drop it in the chat real quick. Who you bringing back? Who you bringing back, Borderland? You get one dog. You get one dog, and you only got 24 hours to breed to him. Let's just say your girl in heat. Or you got 48 hours to breed to him. You get to bring back one. And we just guaranteeing that he gonna bring back every trait that he got. Who you breeding to? Word first say, Lightner's Goldie, not the male one, the female. Patrick, get a pick of the breeder. Who y'all breed? I'm talking about which dog. Which dog? You bring him back from the past. You got 48 hours to breed with this dog. Who you bringing back? You say you bringing back Klaus. Klaus is Zeke. Let me see. Let me look at this Klaus Zeke blood. Let me pull this up. Let me see this. Now I want to share this. Let me see. Now this is Zeke. Straight old family shit. Let me see. From Frank Fitzwater. Ooh, bunch of that Carver in there. Heinzel. Look at all that in the back. Colby. Richardson. Leitner. Hubbard. Hadley. Tudor's Diebo. He got an outer Tudor's Diebo. Black Shine in there. And here you go. Champion Fitzwater's Goldie, a 4-time winner who bred Klaus. This is Zeke, another 4-time winner. You think them traits wasn't good? A lot of people would look at, I'm telling you, the bottom is what made him real good. This Tudor's Diebo in the 3rd and in the 4th. That Tudor Diebo, the Carver's Black Widow, made that Carver's Lasso dog. I think all that stuff was good. Cutting it back to, basically, you going back to some Heinzel, Tudor, Williams stuff. Back into some Leitner and Colby. You can't lose. This is what they knew. They knew to keep that blood tight. Look at that. Look at Heinzel. He's starting to keep it all. Heinzel breathing everything. Carver coming straight off Tudor. Could you imagine walking on Oral Tudor backyard? Diebo. Craig Kid said he want that Diebo. I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad, Craig. Fitzwater Goldie. Let me go look at Diebo. Tudor's Diebo. said the most important stud dog of all times and the foundation of almost every bloodline of American Pit Bull Terrier. He was red. Look, man, look, coming off this Hubbard stuff. Hubbard's Gimp. He got Gimp 1, 2. How many times he got Gimp? 3. He got Gimp on the top and bottom. He 4 times Gimp on top and bottom. Back from some Fly of Panama, and Tudor, and Shipley's Red Panama. Shipley's Red Jerry. My bad. Fly of Panama. Browns, crazy. Richardson blood, Hubbard. This Gimp dog must have been good. Corvino bred with him. Hubbard bred with him. Richardson got a dog named Jeep, spelled with a G. Bred down from Gimp. He must have been good. Must have been good. Huh. That Daibo shit worked. Said if I could have only one in my yard, he said the gate. You know what? I thought about that too. That gator dog. I thought about that too. Because my OG had always taught me the battle cross is the Daibo dog to the Plumber's gator dog. Now I know Crenshaw's gator ain't the same type, but the Plumber dog, right, which is a black dog, to that Daibo shit, which is that red shit. What if we just cutting in the 2 sides of that Lightner shit, the black dogs, which they said was built like racehorses, right? All slim and muscular and all, you know what I mean? Streamlined and all that. And then you got that Daibo shit, that blocky, what would be your red boy today? So a Gators Crenshaw to some of that red boy. Can't be mad at you, Clear Creek. As far as studs go, he said Red Jerry and Bull was when he started to make a name for himself. Jimmy James. He said, look up Bond the Undertaker. You said Bond the Undertaker? Let me see if I can find something on this guy. Let me check. Oh. It's some of that milkman shit. Oh. Okay. That champion Stallone. Hitman. Yeah. I heard about this Milkman's Hitman before. And everybody know about Champion Stallone. Dirty Harry. Yup. With an outer boils on the bottom. I bet you he has. bet you they had some hella fire structure on them. Let me see. Let me look at Milkman. Yeah. It said his is unknown on the bottom. But how could we see his brothers? Hold on. Siblings. Wonder why it's saying that. That Milkman. Okay, I like Milkman. Did he work? Bond the Undertaker? I just seen that. That's good. He say, no shout out for Corvino. Himmy James. And he say, how about Joe Corvino? He say, you go Chinaman? Chinaman, Sir Kennels? Who you breeding it to? What you breeding it to? Gray said he agreed. He say, fuck Corvino. What it do, fella? Hey, Wiki, we just talked about if you had 48 hours to bring back any dog that you could from the past, any one of them, he in pristine shape, ready to go. You can breed to him. You got 48 hours. Who you bringing back, Wiki? And what you breeding it to? What up, though? What up, William Torres? What you breeding? Who you going to get and who you breeding it to? Go back. You can go back into the days. Jimmy Boots, Craig Kid. I heard Jimmy Boots he wasn't flashy. He was just a bulldog. He gonna walk right over there and bite the shit out you. He ain't running. He ain't trying to hurry up. He ain't trying to do too much. You dig what I'm talking about? But he gonna whoop you and bite you down. Buck City. Oh, you own Bond. Okay. And you said you bring back the Daibo stuff. Cut it to that. I'm feeling you, Cricket. Supreme Excellence. I already know what Supreme Excellence. He about to go get Bolero himself. I ain't got to ask who he about to go breed. He about to go breed to Bolero.
Bolero.
Yeah.
Bolero. What it do?
What it do?
Hey, man, get the good dogs. Get the good dogs. Good dogs only.
But world, Buck City, what if you got 24 hours? No, you got 48 hours. You can go back
hours for what?
You can go back and get any one of the greats, but you only got 48 hours and he in tip-top peak condition to peak to him, to breed to him. Who you going to get and what you breeding it to?
You finna go get that Maloney stuff.
You said just any dog of the past?
Any great one. Any great dog, any dog of the past you want to breed to, you can bring him back, but you only got him 48 hours. But you got some hot shit to breed it to. Who you going to get?
I could get some
straws. Who you going to get? What you breeding it to? Could
I get some straws too?
No, you got to breed the dog, nigga. You got to breed the dog. You can get straws, nigga. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Grand Champion Yellow Buck.
Yellow Buck. Hey, that's a hell of a dog, man.
I'm gonna go with Grand Champion Yellow Buck, brother.
Not yellow. You gonna go Yellow Buck?
Yellow Buck, man. It's giving me the best of both worlds. Best of both worlds. Sometimes when you're doing semen, you got to think about the ingredients that you're putting in it. Like, yeah, I could go yellow, or I could go buck, or I could go yellow buck. To me, they got the both. They have the best of both worlds in that one dog. You know?
Yeah.
And, Yeah, that's what I would go with.
Yellow buck. Breed it to that Mikey. Ooh, to that Daphne. Ooh. Yeah. That'll work. That'll work. I already know what Spring going to get. He going to get Bolero himself. He nigga said, I ain't taking no chances. I'm going to get that, and it's going to work. And it's going to work. You're going to have some super dogs. You dig what I'm talking about? About that Bolero over what he got right now? Shit. Bolero himself, too? Shit.
Let me get that yellow buck up there. Just so we can see some of the components. You know, it's like you got Buck right there. He's grandson of Yellow, right? Rojo, Rodney, okay? Rodney, right?
Rodney as an out.
Well, no, that ain't no out. Shit.
Well, I mean,
this is all yellow blood right here. All this shit. If you're looking at it, you know, Tance, you know, it's all shit. Red boy right here, Tance Finney, red boy dog. You know, ain't no out, man. This is a yellow buck dog. His name, just as what his name is, that's what the fuck he is. He's a grand champion. He didn't get the balls bred off of him. This dog wasn't bred a million times, dog. You know what I'm saying? There's not even, 7 bitches on this side that we could just look at? Different bitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, maybe 8 bitches on this list. 7 bitches, 6 bitches or something. I mean, it's not that many, bro. Let's cut the shit. All right.
He ain't had 10, put it like that.
This dog didn't get pussy like Brian Pumper and shit. You know,
he definitely ain't no G.
You feel me? So,
boy, he was throwing them.
Yeah, he was
throwing them though. Look at the results though.
He was slanging them, you know, slizzanging them. He was bliss danging them. You feel me?
Yeesh.
But you know, everybody got their own preference. You know, I use this because, for one, like I said, if I bring back straws or if I got pups off Yellow, you know, Yellow buck and shit, you know what I'm saying, bred back to some of my shit, or you know what I'm saying, like it would do what I needed to do. It would do what I needed to do, you know. That's a shame that they don't got shit off of him like that, you know, semen. I see they bringing back some of these other dogs. You know, I just don't think a lot of these dogs are on the of this dog right here. You know, he was one of those ones, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was a hell of a dog, and he threw him.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is, you gotta shout Stone City, man. We gotta salute them dudes. For the simple fact is, more than likely, I'm not gonna put nothing on nobody that I don't know for fact, but more than likely, they was hitting him with the thoughts, and they was able to still breed them as much as they were able to, and he threw that many dogs. Not only that many dogs, but that many good ones. He like 70%. Look at the dogs.
Shit, he potent though. He's
stupid.
You coming that close off of Yellow? Them dogs.
They said certain ones know how to use that stuff.
That shit's potent
the right way.
See, when they get farther back, that's when it gets more difficult and tricky. See, when you got shit right off Yellow, right off a buck and shit, man, that shit's so close. You got so much room for error when your dogs are that fucking potent off a working stock. And it's not that it's Yellow, it's not that it's buck, it's that it's working good stock, bro. And that's why people always promote good working stock, because when you got good working stock, you could have those type of results, you know.
That's why they loving the Croata dogs now,
because they working. Them dogs is working. It coming from working stock. Now, if you hit and miss, you know, whatever. But for the most part, yeah, you know, they over there, they building cars. Like if you had an auto shop over there, I know that they had some fast cars and shit over there. They building shit, and then a motherfucker want to sell me one, be like, man, that motherfucker came from that auto shop right there, man. That motherfucker. And I wave by there, hey man, this one of your cars? Yeah, that's one of our cars. Yeah, like yeah, I buy that motherfucker because I know where it came from. Now, if it's a piece of shit, it still might have more potential than somebody else's shit because of where it came from, bro. That matters, dog.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It matters. How much success is that guy having? What has he produced? You know, you give a guy a dog and a motherfucker don't work out, you get to talking shit. Oh, that I don't like that blood. I don't like that blood. That blood don't like you. As a matter of fact, due to your record of shit that you've produced, buddy, you know, and I'm speaking for all breeders out there. If you never produce shit, you're a shit breeder.
Yeah.
Period. And you got to admit that you're a shit breeder in order to get better.
Better. Yeah.
So if you're one of those guys that think, oh, I'm not a shit breeder, I never produced anything, but I'm not a shit breeder. Guess what? You're gonna stay a shit breeder, right? How do you get good in the dating market? By getting quality women. How do you get good in the breeding market? By breeding quality dogs. Okay? If you can't get a girlfriend or a wife, or if women don't like you, that means you suck at dating. And if you can't produce a good dog, no matter what the fuck we're talking about, you suck.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, bro. That's for the breeders out there, you know.
That yellow buck, though. I ain't mad at it.
You know, I pick him because I don't think I could miss with this one. I don't.
Amen.
I don't think I can miss with that.
Bro said he was gonna go with the buck. He bring back. He said he could bring back one. He bring back that buck. Cranky said he just go ahead and just bring back Dieball. I said I couldn't even be mad. You did go to yeah. Why wouldn't you? You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. Me, I don't think he was that versatile back then.
Let me run this by you real quick. Because something came to my mind and the brother in the chat brought it up. Right? My OG had always told me that the original battle cross was the Tudor Diebold dogs to the Plumber alligator dogs. Is there a possibility that we looking at two sides of the same dog? Being that they all go back to this Leitner stuff. Is it and we done heard Leitner had two type of dogs, a black dog and a red dog. Could it be that making that original battle cross is mixing the two old families? You dig what I'm saying? And both going back to some Leitner shit. Is that a possibility?
I mean, you can't deny what they were able to do back then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't. That was a cross. That was, you know, even like the Kobe shit, the traits that brought, you know, all the, you know, Kobe, it was some game ass dogs, you know.
Yeah.
So, what you talking about, like reinventing the wheel, like somebody just going back to the original strains or something?
Yeah. I mean, basically, if the battle cross was that then, what is the battle cross now? And my thing is to make that cross. Would it be still, you know, cutting back to that old red stuff like Tudor's Diebold, to some of that good black shit that look like the racehorse dogs? You dig what I'm talking about? Which would be like, let's just say today, who throwing good black dogs? Yeah. Let's just say Midnight Cowboy shit. Right. You dig what I'm talking about? Coming up out of that. You dig what I'm talking about? or the good black gator dogs. You
Shit,
dig what I'm talking about? So we cut that good red boy shit to that good red gator dog and make a new battle cross.
Well, I mean,
or is it
got
the same
battle crosses,
old?
I think well, if you just take some Eli, let's say I have Eli Carver dog, Floyd Bujo dog, or Aries blood or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I cross that with, let's just say, a Red Boy Jocko dog. That's a battle cross right there.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, you know.
That's what in my opinion, that's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
You're bringing like two good families together.
Right. That's totally different. I mean, yeah, they could go back to some of the same shit, but
yeah,
they've been genetically modified over the decades and generations, totally opposite sides of the spectrum.
Correct.
You know, and then you bringing those together, that means those traits, there shouldn't be no interfering with, you know, inbreed or, you know, line breed, nothing. It's just two totally different bred type of dogs, whether if you cultivated them that way or however they got that way.
Yeah.
You cross them together and it's not really similar. It's no similarities in there. Now, if you're adding something to it, a quarter of this, eighth of that, that's not really a battle cross. I'm talking about a 50-50 cross 50. That we could say. And even if I have to inbreed these dogs down a lot to make them more defined as they side of the 50, once you cross them together, to me that's a battle cross. Now
it's
gonna switch over the years, like the old rugged cross. You know, they come up with different shit over the years.
Yeah.
The Red Boy Jocko was a battle cross. Red Boy and Jocko, that was a battle cross. You know what I'm saying? The Red Boy
thing is, look at the dog they're producing. That dog.
Well, they took the Red Boy Jocko and then they crossed it to the Bolio Tombstone. That was a battle cross. You feel me?
Two total different families touching in producing like these new mutant strains of super dog.
Right. And I could take one of those Red Boy Jocko Bolio Tombstone dog and take it back to a Bully Son or a Maverick dog, and that would be a battle cross in itself, right there.
Wow. Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily say the Chinaman's the Frisco shit because they got a lot of Bolio in there, but if you breed that shit all the way down to you know, they got these Ray Lewis dogs, they got these like they got the Bolio in there, but they still bred so many generations with a lot of those components to where, and then you see how many generations it is just straight inbred, line bred shit to where shit, you could say that'd be a battle cross too, even though you're gonna be pulling Bolio from both sides. So hey, you know,
and then still going back to a great dog. Either way, that's a hell of a baseline to be coming from Bolio.
Yeah, it's Carver dog. You know, Bolio's a Carver dog. So even though Carver had his hands in a lot of
guess who Pat Patrick got that from? Bolio, he got that Bolio from Carver.
Well, shit, I don't know who he got the dog from, but I think Indian Sonny had the dog.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
but you know, Carver had Fuck them haters. Fuck them haters. What up? Y'all don't know what happened, man. I don't know what happened. What up, though? That's what I'm here for. I'm here to see what's up. Cecil Jackson, what up? Sound went out. No sound. Oh, man. My bad, brother. Longer than a decade, Kennels. Hey, what up, y'all? What up, y'all? Smash that like button. We still here, man. We still here. Let me plug up my let me get my mic in. Get my mic action. Get that mic in. You dig? You dig? What up, Crockett? I see you, brother. Viking Royal Family. What up, brother? What up? What y'all doing tonight? Oh, hoe ass show enough. Show enough's hoe ass popped up. He popped his fucking head up. Bless his fucking dick riding heart. You know what I'm saying? He's a sucker, boy. You don't want that smoke over here, man. Don't go over the. Hey, your mama told you don't go over there fucking with them boys over there at Buck City. You get fucked up. You little, fence hopper. Hey, look, we don't want nobody riding the fence over here, man. We ain't doing that fence hopping shit over here, man. SFK Fred in the building. What up? What up? What up, my brothers? What y'all doing? What we doing? What's the Q&A? What's the question? Let me get the question for the day. Let me answer a couple questions. Let me get up in here and see where it goes, man. Or else we just gonna dip out. You know what I'm saying? Look at no rats. We don't want no rats in the fold. We don't need no rats in the fold, man. And dudes, we got dudes. Listen, man. Then they act like they're not stealing content, bro. Look, I can't no more. I can't just fake the funk no more, man. We ain't faking the funk no more, man. Oh, your boy. Man, my weed stash is low, fam. Hey, man, listen, my stizzy's Lizzie. It's Lizzo. Hey, my stiz ass is Lizzo, like Lizzo, but not like Lizzo. You feel me? Hey, we wild, bro. You know that. Sucker free, though. As long as we sucker free, that's all that matters, man. Hey, why niggas keep that name in that man? We was just talking about the outlier dog. Hey, you see that? Look, bro, they ain't got no more content, man. And then they want to talk about us not having content, man. Stop it, bro. We keep content. We keep it going. We keep this shit going. Whether we smoking Merino packs, whatever we doing, we gonna keep it going no matter what. You feel me? Oh, Show enough was asking about the magazine, man. I'm putting in my best work, man. Fuck what you talking about, you cocksucker. It wasn't even that many goddamn pre-orders anyway. I'm actually about to get those names and shit so I can make sure I put whoever inside the book. There's one little dedication page that I want to get in there. I don't want to forget that. That's some shit, motherfucker. Fuck around and forget. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. And the motherfuckers worried about it be the main motherfuckers that wasn't supporting the shit anyway. You feel me? So worry about your own shit, your dick riding. See how that shit works out for you, homie. See how the dick riding's working out for you, man. You guys the winning team and shit, Don't let us patrol through the YouTube streets, Don't let us Don't let us patrol through the YouTube streets, man. See, motherfuckers want to put, oh, they got me. Motherfuckers screenshotting me and shit with motherfuckers got comments talking shit about Buck up there. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, bro. You know, it's all good. It's all good. If you guys want to get it back going, we could get the shit going. We could get this shit going, bro. We could talk about people's production. We could talk about it. You know, we can go pull up on some channels too. You feel me? We could pop up. We could pop up on a couple channels just to see, you know what I'm saying, the APBT pull up. You know, we could just pull up on some channels real quick and see what's really going on. You know, I don't know if we want to do that. Matter of fact, let's do it. Let's do this shit. You feel me? Let's do this shit. Let's go to this channel, man. We want to see some shit today. I want to see who got the dogs and who doing it. You know, motherfucker talking about all this shit, how, you know, dumb shit. You know, so we want to see, man. Unless we got some questions. Oh, no questions. Here we go. Let's get it going. Everybody talking about Buck. Oh man, the magazine. Listen, I'm gonna do some backstage shit. I'm gonna do some members only shit. We're gonna flip through about 10 pages, man. We're gonna flip through like 10 pages. Man, that shit's looking epic, man. I'll tell you that. The how it's gonna be received, I'm not really caring. Of course, it's important to put them in a positive light. So there's a lot of things that I was gonna have in there that I'm not gonna have in there. And there's a lot of people that I wanted in there that now I'm seeing the way it is. It's kind of better that they're not in there. You feel me? So, you know, it's kind of going through its identity crisis. Some creators will understand, because I wanted to have the best longevity for the investors. You know, the people that believe in it, the people that invest in the project and want to see it moving forward. I want it to be a great opportunity for them to showcase what they got on a bigger playing field. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we doing. But let me get up in here, man, because motherfuckers be talking that shit, bro. I'm gonna see, man. We're gonna see what these dogs is looking like over here. We're gonna look and see what these dogs is looking like. We're gonna look at some of these sounds. Some of this Waccamaw shit. Let's see what this Waccamaw shit's doing. You feel me? Let me see. You know, we want to see. We want to see what that Waccamaw shit. We want to see. Is the Waccamaw shit that we all knew or not? Wait a minute, but what is this guy listening to in the background? Oh, let me see, man. I gotta see, bro. I really gotta see this shit. World class blood, Red Boy Jago, Bolio, Charlotte. So wait a minute. You on YouTube Charlotte, bro, you trying to act like, bro? This better not be what I think it is. Oh my God, are you fucking serious? You these curves out here, huh? Oh shit, that wasn't even worth looking at, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me see. Let me see this one. We got to get into it because it's a lot of shit talking and people that act like they got good stock. So we just want to get into it. It's a lot of breeding puppies. It's a lot of damn puppies. We're about to find out what these pups is about because I think I saw something. I think I saw something that was, it was quite disturbing, bro, honestly. I saw some dogs that was not looking the part, bro. They was not looking the part. And this is what dudes got out here. You know, this is the type of shit that, you know, they peddling to y'all. They gonna peddle this shit to y'all. Let me see. I know that motherfucker probably took that shit down, bro. I'm gonna tell you. Cause when you fuck up and put some shit like that when Buck City's lurking, hey, you gotta make sure you wash your ass, boy. Cause I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna dissect your shit, bro. Man, look, these dogs is not working, dog. They not working animals. They not working animals. They don't have the kind of drive that it takes to be a working animal. You know, they don't have that, bro. You know, I saw the motherfuckers in the kennel just fucking around. I don't know who sent me that shit. If somebody knows who the fuck sent me that, please send it to me now. Let me see. We're gonna give this motherfucker a couple of views today. APBT pull up. Everybody salute. Salute. Yeah, I swear, I think a motherfucker took it down, bro. And the coolest thing, they gave it to me like a couple days ago, but I didn't even get on it. I didn't even get on it. That's my bad. Damn. Let me see. It might still be up here though. Cause you know how these niggas get. They get real thirsty. They get real thirsty, boy. This boy's on here. Can't wait to get the chicken shit ass pups out here. Let me see videos. Yeah, I guarantee you he took it down. He took it down, y'all. It's cool though. He took that shit down with the quickness, boy. Got them dogs, boy, them dogs. Look, they together. Them motherfuckers sleep together. I'll be goddamn if my dogs is sleeping with each other, dog. I'm sorry. Like all this shit. Let me see. Like all this. Let me see. Let me see if we can get this up on here. Let me see if we can flip it. We can flip the track. If we could flip the track. You feel me? You feel me? Let's take a look at this shit. I'm going to be honest with you. Let me get this, because you know how niggas is. They will try to get you. They will try to get you. Them broke motherfuckers will try to get you, boy. Motherfuckers will, boy. Anyway, it was another one. They was just in the kennel, just kicking it, bro. But you know, okay, they breeding, you know, all of this shit. But there ain't no regard for nothing. There's no regard. Not to mention the dog. Both of the dogs look like they never been worked a day in their fucking life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a fucking scam. These are not game dogs. You feel me? They just regular shit eaters. You don't know if it's one of them's a cur. You don't know. You know, all you know is that it's allegedly bred, you know, this kind of way. You know, you got to watch it, because that's the grift. And that's them. That's them again. Just sitting there out of fucking breath. That's all the dogs do. And what traits do they got? Oh, out of breath. Out of breath. Because the motherfucker ain't working for shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But some of you dudes, you go ahead and buy that shit. You know, it don't matter to me. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he's super gay, man. I want the video. Can somebody send me the video with the dogs in the kennel? They were in a kennel just frolicking around. I know it was that JD Hog dog. I know it was him. You know, so just somebody come on out and show me the video. Damn, I wish I could find it, bro. Cause it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Motherfucker just let the dog do this, do that. Like, damn, you could let your dogs do that? That's how it just threw me off, because you're like, oh, this shit's the best dogs and all this shit, you know? And then we look at them and they're not doing that. They're not displaying those traits. Like, it's all this playing around, all this shit playing around. What in your mind would make you want to breed these two dogs right here? What would make you want to breed these two dogs? What traits as a pit bull would this make? Like, he don't got no breaking stick. He don't got nothing, because there's nothing that these dogs will even do. He can leave these motherfuckers in the kennel together all night. Right? He could leave them in the kennel together all night. They getting tangled up. Nobody's aggressive. One guy there. He gonna try to get it on. See, the motherfucker know how to breed a dog. That motherfucker know how to breed a fucking dog. No aggression whatsoever. You know, then you got this skinny motherfucker that barely can even handle the dog. Like, this dude, bro, you talking all that shit like you want to fight Buck City, bro. You're not ready, dog. I'm telling you, bro. I'm over 220. I'm not no little dude, bro. I mean, I know, you know, there's probably motherfuckers 300, and you know, I know there's some big niggas on here, right? But I'm not one of the little niggas, though. That's what I'm trying to say. You one of the little niggas. You one of the little niggas, dog. That dog's thicker than you. That dog's leg is thicker than yours. You know? So what are you trying to accomplish with these dogs? Oh, I want to make my bloodline. If I do this, I make my bloodline, and you know, all of this. Like, what are you trying to accomplish, bro? You know? Then you up on there talking a whole bunch of shit you don't know about over my channel. What we was talking about when we was talking about Metlin's Outlaw, Red Boy, Garner's Cottonham dog, which is a Metlin's Outlaw Red Boy dog. No matter if Red Boy is bred like that, it don't fucking matter. The bloodline is what the fuck it is. Right? That's why nobody talk about Till Jeff dogs and shit. You know, they talk about Red Boy dogs. right? But you want to jump in my conversation because you ain't got shit to talk about except for another episode of Cops. That's all the fuck you got to talk about, brother. Another episode of Cops. Right? That's what you do, right? You ain't got nobody else to snitch on, bro. So you on Buck City. You want Buck City. Shout out to Cracking Kennels. You know, getting that breeding done. I guarantee you go get that PBK shit. You go get that cracking shit. I guarantee you're not going to be able to just sit there and breed the motherfuckers like this. I tell you that, bro. And we don't condone dog fighting, anything like that of the sort. But the dogs at least are effectively being what the fuck they are, bro. And that's the drive, and they're just not getting along with other dogs like this, bro. Even at 6 months, bro, they're not just doing this, bro. You feel me? They're not doing this. It ain't happening. It ain't nothing that would tell you, oh, I'm about to breed these two dogs, other than you just trying to put anything together, dog. Anything together. That's peddling. None of these dogs have been worked. You've never showed a picture with them looking good. What happened to you conditioning the dog? You had the drone and shit. You were supposed to be trying to get mellow yellow. And this is what the dogs do. They're ready to fuck. These dogs are ready to fuck, brother. Let me get this shit. These fucking dogs is ready to fuck, bro. That's what's going on at this kennel. You know, that dog's ready to fuck, bro. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It ain't no aggression. It ain't no aggression. He don't need no aggression. He just lets them go. That bitch ain't trying to do nothing. Neither one of them's trying to do nothing. Right? Got the goddamn cord about to rip his dick off. At least he's smart enough to unhook the fucking thing. You know. And y'all buying this shit. Y'all buying this shit. This is what you gonna invest your money in. This bullshit. So when kids see this shit 20 years from now, they already know that the founding fathers of this bullshit, Mellow Yellow and JD, those are the founding fathers of this guy's bloodline. Straight trash. You're trying to build a bloodline off of trash. You said you could breed scatterbred dogs and make a bloodline. You said all of this shit. Yeah, that's true. But the dogs at least have to be to the standard in order for it to be a bloodline. See, that's what you don't tell your people that. You don't tell the motherfuckers that. Okay? Okay? So here we are reacting to this. This is just fair use. Everything's fair use. You know, this is what it is. The dogs that just get to frolic around. I want to see the video when they were in the kennel, bro. I want to see the video with JD Hogg when they were in a kennel. And you could see, like, there's nothing, bro. These dogs, it's nothing to them. It's nothing to them, bro. Yeah, they very well could be curs. Very well, because the majority of dogs are curs, right? So to say that these guys aren't curs, shit. You know, that's a stretch, bro. It is. That's a stretch, famo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Clear Creek. That's what I'm saying. Unless you're breeding puppies or something like that, or dogs that are just non-aggressive, and if they don't have those aggressive traits, then if they want these, listen, neither one of these dogs, if a hog came in that backyard right now, these dogs wouldn't do shit, dog. These dogs wouldn't do a motherfucking thing if a hog came in that backyard, dog. Yeah, I'm telling you, wish you could kennel them together to save you a lot of time. You feel me? I can't do my shit like this, bro. I'm about to strap somebody down to a breeding stand, do something, hold somebody, have somebody restraint, something going on, because at any time, these still are live animals, or they would have never been bred. If they weren't live animals, they never would have been bred. That's the thing, right? So are you breeding cold animals? How to breed pit bulls in 2 minutes. Yeah, non-working pit bulls in 2 minutes. It's easy. If the bitch is in heat. So we know what it is, man. That's why Team Mike is at the top of this shit. We're going to stay at the top because we don't bow down to the motherfucking bullshit. And we stay to the integrity of the breed, man. That's what we do. You know, we stand to the integrity of the breed. We're not falling off for the garbage. I want the video. I swear, I want the video with the dogs in the kennel. That one's even worse, bro. I'm telling you. These motherfucking dogs is in the kennel just kicking it, dog. Just kicking it, homie. And I can't find it. He had to delete that video. He had to fucking delete it. When I saw it, I couldn't believe it. I said, wait a minute, what the fuck is this? What are those? What are those? You feel me? Let me see. Man, I wish I could find that. I wish I could. It's not going to be easy. It ain't going to be easy, I see. Cause that's the one that you just dropped the mic. After you play that video, drop the mic. Drop the mic. Drop the mic, bro. Please. Let me see. Maybe I can find it. Maybe I can fucking find it, bro. Maybe I can find it. Yeah, somebody, whoever sent me that shit, remind me who it was so I can go find that shit. You know. Let me see this. What's this shit? Yeah, man, that boy, I'm telling you, man, the grift that keeps on grifting, man. It keep on grifting. You know, ever since this social media shit came out, motherfuckers is empowered, been able to, bust a move, sell some shit, and then like get a YouTube, and you know what I'm saying? Look. Good luck, man. And what's the one dude's name, man? What's his name, man? I forgot his name, man. He got here. He happy. He said he gonna throw JD back on top of it. They gonna have 10 generations of non-working shit, bro. Period. Hey, man, God bless America, man. You know what I'm saying? You can be anybody you want. You can marry anybody you want. You can make a YouTube and be anybody the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody slow you down, brother. Don't let nobody slow you down. God damn, man. Damn, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, enough of this clown. I can't find the video. I apologize, but I mean, we saw enough. We saw enough non-working shit. There's enough non-working shit for everybody, right? It's enough non-working shit for everybody, bruh. Oh man. You know how we do. We got to get it in, man. Go check out that Mink Man interview. I did an interview with the Mink Man. It's on fire. Go check it out. You know, if you guys support the channel, you know what I'm saying? The movement, the channel, all of that good shit. The Mink Man. Let me see. I'll get a little bit of it in here before I sign out, though.
On the button, make it slow down, and then the bulldog would come up behind and just plow it over. So between the two dogs, they were like the perfect team. And I had her for a while, and then we ended up moving, and my grandpa wouldn't let me bring her, so I gave her to a family, and then sorry, this was supposed to be a quick answer to a short question.
Oh no, we're just cooking.
So then after that, I went on a mission. Do you know the Mormon or LDS faith? Are you familiar with that at all?
Yeah, out in Utah out there.
Yeah. So have you seen those guys with the little black badges and the white shirts and ties that ride around on bikes and knock on doors? Okay. So I did that for 2 years. So moving me out to my grandparents really changed my life, as you can imagine. So I got as in the church on the straight and narrow, and I changed my life. I changed my outlook, and I became involved in church again. Like I was always grown up in the church, but you know, I had that wayward stage in my life where I obviously was stepping back quite a bit. Well, then on my own, my grandparents didn't actually really go to church much. They kind of went sometimes. So I kind of on my own went back to church and became faithful and active again.
Right.
And then when I turned 19, I decided to go on a mission. So for 2 years, I served a mission in Iowa and Nebraska. And here's the funny part. So while I was gone, my parents got a puppy. For the first time. So my whole life I never had a puppy, and they absolutely, if they were going to get a puppy, it wasn't going to be a pit bull, right? So they get this puppy, and they send me a picture of it, and I'm on my mission, so like I'm nowhere near them. I'm out of state, and I look at this picture. I'm like, wait a minute,
right?
What kind of dog is that? And they're like, my dad made up some stupid name of some breed that doesn't exist. He was like American Terrier or something. Not even a breed. But he didn't want to say what it was. Like, it's an American Terrier or something funny. And I'm like, American Terrier. Okay, Dad. That looks like a pit bull to me.
Yes.
So when I get off my mission, I end up coming back home to my parents rather than to my grandparents. And this dog is I think 6 months old at this point, and very obviously a pit bull looking dog. I asked them where they got it, and they just got it from a neighbor. So like, who knows what it really was, but this thing acted like a bulldog. Like, it was on fire. It could see a dog way down the street, and it would be on its back legs, like just going nuts, wanting to fight that other dog. And my mom's like, I don't know what this dog. I can't even take it on a walk. If there's a dog anywhere near it, just goes crazy. She's really nice with people, but man, she's just crazy, wants to fight. And I'm like, let me see what I could do with her. So I take her and I train her to hunt. And I'm like, get the raccoon, get the raccoon, get the raccoon, leave the dog alone. Get the raccoon, get the raccoon, get the raccoon, leave the dog alone. And pretty soon she's like, oh, okay, no more dogs. And she she flipped. Like she was crazy. She would kill puppies like anything. I remember when I first saw her, they came out to my mission to visit, and we went to part of my mission was on an Indian reservation.
Mhm.
And I don't know if you've ever been to an Indian reservation, but the dogs just run wild there. They're like half feral, running around everywhere. So that you can imagine having a dog that hot on an Indian reservation is just begging for an accident. She's just just wanting to get everything. Well, we saw these little this one family had some puppies that was born under their porch, and I'm playing with the puppy, and she snatched a puppy out of my hands. I had to like save the thing. Like, so it didn't matter if it was big, small, young, old. She wanted to eat it. Anyway, and like I said, she looked like a bulldog. She was like 38 pounds, athletic build, bully head. She looked like a bulldog. And anyway, so whatever she was, that's what she was like. And I trained her, stop focusing on dogs, focus on hunting. And she switched and wouldn't bother dogs after that. Totally solid. You could literally have another dog pick a fight with her, and she would shut her mouth because she knew she couldn't fight, and she would wrestle with it, mouth shut. No teeth. Right. And you'd be like, oh, get that other dumb dog away. And she's like, nope, I was listening. See, my mouth was shut.
Exactly.
And then she could get on a coon and just go to town. But she knew, dogs are off limits. Okay, I won't get the dog. So that was my experience. But again, we don't know how she was bred. Like, who knows what she was. So then I got into the mink pretty soon after that, and I hunted. I didn't have any dogs for a few years. I would still go home and visit. I ended up coming back out west to Utah, but I would go back to visit, and every time I went to visit my family, I'd go take their dog hunting, the little family.
So fast forward, this is so you was 19, so this is what, about
I would have been 21.
Okay.
21 at that point.
Okay.
And I lived at home for a year, was it? 2 years maybe? I can't remember. A year or two I stayed at home. So at about 22, 23, I moved back to Utah.
Okay.
And by that point, like, the dog was solid. She wouldn't fight anything, but she loved to hunt. So I would go back and visit for like Christmas or during the summer or something. And I go take that dog hunting, and then I go back home, and she wouldn't see me for another year. But when I got into the mink, I just focused on mink. I didn't have any dogs for a while. But my friend with me, he got a dog, and how helpful it was to have the mink and the dogs. And I was like, dude, I need to get a dog. Focus was, I'm gonna think it's best for hunting. So I didn't go back to, even though I, had a fondness for pit bulls, I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna test. These other dogs are bred for hunting. So I'm bred for hunting, not one, bred for dog activities. So I worked with different breeds and mixed breeds. Over time, I found that the specific job that I felt like business grew, it became to a business. I'm doing pest control as an actual income at that point, with dogs and mink working together to get rats or raccoons. Obviously, the mink didn't do anything with the raccoons. That was just dogs. The dogs would be getting pest raccoons and things like that. Well, over those years, I'd been through many different breeds and mixed breeds of dogs. And I run into a situation where I realized it would be very beneficial for me to have a smaller dog that could go down pipes and under pipes and stuff, get raccoons, but it needed a dog to dispatch on its own.
Right.
And a lot of people think, like pattern, man, they kill raccoons all the time. It's like, have you ever with one? Like, that's not really terrier, York, other terrier one-on is not a pretty picture. If enough dog to stick with it, he's going to be just beat up in the end of it.
Right.
Even if he does end the coon, if is still the big question. Even if he does end the coon, your dog's going to be laid up for a while. And I was running into these pest control situations where I couldn't help the dog. See, the traditional way of hunting with a terrier is not for the terrier to end it. The terrier needs to engage the animal in a burrow. You dig down to it and dispatch the animal. The terrier just keeps it there and fights with it, right? It doesn't kill it. But I was running into these pest control situations where I needed the dog to end it. I couldn't. Like under a shed, what am I going to lift their shed up with a forklift and help the dog? You know what I mean? Or a pipe. I'm going to dig up the road down to where the pipe is and break the pipe open and help the dog. Like, they weren't situations where the dog could reasonably be helped. And so I was thinking, man, you know, I've got a 60-pound dog that can handle a coon, and he'll crawl into the holes that he can fit in, which are limited, being 60 pounds. And he can end a coon. And I've got these little dogs, these little terriers that could get into the tight places and fight a coon, but man, they're just not realistically going to end it. Like I said, if they end it, it's not very pretty.
Right.
So I got thinking, man, you know, if I got me a rough little like 30, 35 pound, 32 pound, 28 pound pit bull, like the small end of the breed, I could probably have a dog that's enough dog to finish the coon, small enough to fit in at some of those spots, right? He's not going to be able to fit in the spaces as a patterdale, but he's going to fit in a lot tighter spaces than my 60-pound bull, right? That got me thinking, man, you know, that would be really cool. Let's see if that idea works. And I had some that already crossed pit bull patterdale crosses. And my lines of the pit to make it get done. Why even mess with pattern? Just get a pure enough for the, you know, reason for that, but not try it. And you know, my whole life I'd wanted a real pit bull, but I'd never had one. I had these two unknown dogs that kind of looked, not kind of, they looked just like a pit bull, but who knows what they were. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to find a true, real deal pit bull.
At the University of Arizona, we believe everyone is born with wonder. Where will your wonder take you? And what will it make you? The University of Arizona. Wonder makes you. Start your journey at wonder.arizona.edu.
Just the right size for the job, and I'm going to see if it works. And so then I went on this. With me, I'm kind of obsessed, if you can't already tell, with like,
right.
I want to do things the best possible way. Like I don't go halfway. So I researched and made connections, and little by little, worked into the dogman world enough that I could get what I felt was a legit true blue pit bull, not just some pet, or show dog or weight pull dog or whatever.
Right.
And but it had to be the right size and all this other stuff. So anyway, found one, and then that's kind of what got me into pit bulls again, I guess, really, for the second time, because I was in it as a kid. I shouldn't say I wasn't in it as a kid, because that's not true. I was mentally in it, right? I was in love with the idea. So now I'm able to actually do it and give them a legitimate job that other breeds really struggle or totally fail at performing. And then
you're saying that the pit bull is better for the job when it comes to those coons and different size animals.
In the right situation, yes. So okay. Obviously, if the hole's too small, then it's still going to be a patterdale, but they're not going to be able to end it on their own under vast majority of circumstances. You're still going to need to get in there and help the dog.
Right, exactly.
What's interesting, and this was a shocker to me, what I didn't really expect is for my pit bull to be very good at ratting. Like, I didn't think he would be bad at it. Like, that's not what I'm saying at all. I just didn't think she would be anything special. I thought she'd just be like any other run-of-the-mill dog. But right now, without a doubt, without any comparison, the best ratting dog I own is that first bulldog I got, Bindi. Okay. And it's a combination of her athletic ability and her brain. She's smart enough to figure it out. Ratting, it looks mindless to someone who's never done it before. All rats just run and the dogs catch them. There's a lot of calculation that comes to the dog's point of view, where to stay, guessing where the rat's going to come out and how the rat's going to come out and where that rat's going to run to when it does come out. The smarter the dog, you could be let's say a 5 in speed, but if you're a 10 in, you're probably going to catch more rats than a dog who's, 8 or 9 or 10 in speed, just because you're guessing where the rat's going to be due to previous experience, and you're there already. Run, you're ready.
You know how they move. You know what type of stuff those rats pull.
Yeah, and dogs like terriers and sight hounds, they're just not very smart, and so they'll do the same dumb thing over and over and over again and not really learn from their mistakes. They just keep trying the same dumb thing over and over again. And my best batting dog before her was a quarter pit bull. He was 3/8 with 3/8 greyhound, actually stag hound, if you know what that is. And then the other quarter was pit bull. And I always wondered, well, where did he get his brains from? Because most sight hounds aren't very smart. And for some reason, I was like, well, he's only a quarter bull. Who knows if that influenced it? But after watching my pure bulldog Bindi do the job, I'm like, I'm convinced he got his brains from the pit bull, because
who's this right here? Who are these guys?
Okay, so the little dog I'm holding is a Patterdale named Gypsy. The
Okay.
black dog is a Patterdale Whippet named Leia, and then the buckskin colored dog, Dish. On the top, grand champion Gardner's Spike, and the bottom line bred, of course, not him. Of course, he's dog from way back. But the line on the top side is Gardner Spike, and is line bred Red Rock.
Okay.
But yeah, she's pure red bulldog, and she's young. Picture she's probably a little over a year old, I'm guessing, and now she's 2.5.
Okay. Good looking dogs. Good looking dogs. Good looking dogs. So the Patterdales, yeah, the APBTs. Okay. So what are some of the things that you're looking for the pit bull to do when they're on those hunts, or not to do?
So not to do, engage other dogs, not them any kind of, even just jealous stuff. So you would think, a pit bull is the worst problem out of all of them, but I've actually had a harder time with terriers than with the bulldogs so far. And I'm up to different individuals that I worked with. So it's not like one dog, one experience. I've worked with the Hammonds Heinzel cross, obviously the one I've described. What was she bred like? I'd have to pull it up. Anyway, so I've worked with several different bloodlines and several different individuals to get to the ones that I've got right now, and they all seem to surprisingly be the easiest to train when it comes to, hey, leave that alone. They have the drive like a terrier. Like terriers are like bulls. They just want to get stuff. But the difference is in the dogs that I've had, at least, which I mean, dogs isn't that many, right? So you've got the law of large numbers to deal with. But with the dogs that I've worked with, they have such a desire to please that you could teach them pretty easily. Hey, I don't like you doing that. Stop doing that. And they're like, okay, I won't do that. Whereas a terrier, you have to tell them over and over and over again. And pretty soon telling isn't enough. If you catch my drift, you got to make them stop doing whatever it is they're doing. Because terriers just don't care. They have a selfish mindset. And the same, or I should say, high drive as a pit bull. But the pit bulls I've worked with, at least, they have enough desire to please that they're like, oh, you don't want me to do that anymore? Okay. But you also have to remember, I'm giving my dogs a large amount of outlet. It's not like a pet that you're sitting at home and you're like, hey, don't bother the cat. Hey, don't bother the cat. And you don't let them do anything. in my experience, any high drive dog, whether it's a Malinois, a Terrier, a Pit Bull, whatever the breed is, that key to them wanting to do what you want is they need to have an outlet. You need to have twice as many yeses as they have no's. Right. So if you're always telling the dog, no, you can't do this, no, you can't do that, no, you can't do this, no, you can't do that, pretty soon they're just gonna be like, dude, screw you, I'm gonna do it anyway. I get my teeth into something. Right? Those high drive dogs, they are. You just tell them no, 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 no. Eventually they're just gonna be like, screw freaking you. I'm gonna do it anyway. But with me, I say no, don't get the mink. Here's a rat. Here's a rat. Here's a rat. Here's a raccoon. Here's a rat. Here's a squirrel. Here's a raccoon. No, don't get the sheep. Here's another rat. You know, here's so they have a huge list of things that they're allowed to do, and they get to do them on a regular basis. So when you tell them no, you're not allowed to kill a mink. No, you're not allowed to fight with the other dog. They're a lot more willing to listen because they know there's a lot of other things they're allowed to do and praised for doing. So they're not, don't feel bottled up. Like if you put a bull, put it in a house, you know, a real bulldog, put it in a house and live with a Chihuahua and say, hey, you can't keep anything. I mean, chances are he's going to get frustrated one day and you're not going to have a Chihuahua, right? Or a Labrador, or whatever your other dog is. But I feel like if you take a bulldog and you say, hey, kill that coon, kill that coon, kill that rat, kill that rat, kill that rat, kill that coon. Yes, good dog, good dog, good dog. Hey, no, you do not fight with this other dog. They're a lot more willing to listen because they've got a lot of outlets. And then the other thing with any kind of high drive dog is you don't just trust them. You don't just be like, oh, dog's never had a problem. I'm just going to leave it in the backyard unsupervised for, 12 hours a day and just trust that he's not going to do it because he's never done it before. That's just foolish. Any high drive animal, you leave them unsupervised long enough, something's going to eventually go wrong. And so you've got to be wise with not just like blindly trust any animal with high drive. It doesn't have to be a pit bull. Like I said, any animal with high drive, you always kind of got to keep a leery eye on him and just assume, hey, he's never done a wrong thing. Live today might be that day, so I'm going to be aware and alert and observant and ready. I mean, I keep a stick side at all times. Unless I'm sleeping or at church, I've got a stick on my side just in case. Though I've never had to use it on any of my dogs, I tell them, hey, you quit that